back alley.
Hey, Mama. If you need fixing, I got meds. And if you need a fix, I got some for that too.
So what do you do?
I sell good vibes and good times. As for the others, Daddy hangs and washout clangs. Penn, he runs the joint. Best not get on his bad side. Of course, if you haven't noticed, the big man is a straight-up circle. He's only got one side.
How'd you end up here?
Sorry, baby. I may be an open book, but every word is in another language. It's the language of the soul, you dig? You needed to get a little high to read it.
Let's see what you have.
Got all the kicks for your fix.
The pen says my head was too small for bowling. Now I can't stop thinking about how funny I look.
Welcome back. Here for a game?
I don't think it'll happen.
Game? What do you mean?
The game is bowling. As for the heads, well, as you can see, we don't use balls here. I mean, we tried, but it was boring as fuck. But one day, I cut off this thief's head and bowled it into his partner trying to escape. And with that, a new sport was born.
Sure, that's what she is, a woman.
And who were those people? Raiders?
Raiders, scavs, distant relatives, who knows? The point is, they're bowling balls now.
Anything I can do to help out?
As a matter of fact, there is. We're in need of some new balls. Some of them are starting to go bad. The smaller sizes I can take care of, but for our larger customers, I need a big head. Something that will hit those pins like it owed them money. As for where you can find one, well, I used to know a caravan trader named Bruce. Guy was strung out on buff out. Shrunken testicles and everything. But it ain't his jockstrap that interests me, it's his head.
What are we waiting for?
Any idea where he might have gone?
Yeah, the other day I heard him and some heavy lifters were living in an old shack to the west of here. See, buff out swells your head like nobody's business. And I'm thinking one of them fiends has a melon worth bowling with. I want you to find me the biggest head in the bunch, whether it's Bruce's or one of his pals.
God damn it, Bill. You're supposed to kill it, not fall in love with it.
Sure, why not?
Great. You bring me that head and I'll make sure you get paid.
Not a person, she's a robot. I brought her here to challenge you and to keep your survival instinct intact. Perhaps if necessary, put you out of your misery.
Where are you?
But none of that matters. You're free. But if you bring the...
Looks like a lot of work went into securing this place.
One time,
You'll
I
clean
found this
that
pretty
before
strong
you
harness
use
on a
it,
raider.
right?
But it was... ugly, so I ditched it.
house of Bruce.
Bruce? Who's that?
Bruce was once a great leader of the baseballers. In the time before the Great War, he was a swatting prodigy, whose hat size was said to be in an unimaginable number. We thought he was forever lost to the Great Hall of Cooperstown, but according to legend, he left his head behind to be worn by another, a new Bruce, reborn.
What do you mean by that?
Call me crazy, but I think they're trying to bring back Bruce the Bat. Again.
Long ago, there was a prophecy that spoke of a baseballer who would splinter the curse of the Sultan Bambino. We've given the hat to many pilgrims in hopes that one would fit. Then, like the free agents of yore, a worthy head found its way to the sacred locker room.
Is there anything...
Indeed there is. New Bruce doesn't accept his fate as the one manager. He doesn't understand he's not himself, but another from long ago. He's the reincarnation of Bruce the Bat, and he will lead us to victory over the devils in blue pinstripes.
When the Great War came, the cowards in blue pinstripes fled to underground vaults.
Mistake here.
Take her deep! Welcome, Pilgrim, to the house of Bruce.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
Indeed there is. He's the
be maintained.
There are double plays to kill two baseballers with one stone.
Prophecy speaks of the great zero, when the box score of our enemies will read: no hits, no runs, no errors. Blessed day to be sure.
Hey there.
Bruce shall lead us into the fight against the blue ones.
Hi.
Hey, you gotta let me out of here. These people are nuts.
Excuse me.
The blue basemen are set to live underground in vaults.
Excuse me.
Please, you gotta do something. Pick the lock, melt the bars, anything.
Yes.
Please, you gotta do something. Pick the lock, melt the bars, anything.
There are many names etched in the granite walls of Cooperstown. Knights who fought with wooden clubs. We carry on their legacy.
Hi.
We prayed that he would come, and he has returned.
Stealing is acceptable, but not when you are of great wealth. To do so would show up those who lack the means to score.
of Bruce.
Bruce? Who's that?
Bruce was once. He was a.
Right.
We thought he was forever lost. A new Bruce.
What do you mean by that?
Call me crazy, but I think they're trying to bring back Bruce the Bat. Again.
Sure.
We've given the hat to many pilgrims. Then, like the free agents of yore, a worthy head found its way to.
What's with...
We wear the uniform of the classic baseball. They were great military warriors, the first in recorded history to discover the potency of... We honor them by wearing their jerseys and socks, stained red with the blood of their enemies.
What's your movement all about?
We have the same goal as all men, to round the bases. From first base we hope to reach. Only then will the gates of home open, and when the official scorer marks us down in his ethereal book, the curse of the dreaded Sultan will...
Is there...
Indeed there is. New Bruce doesn't accept his fate as the one manager. He doesn't understand he's the reincarnation of Bruce the Bat, and...
When the Great War came, the cowards in blue pinstripes fled to underground vaults.
For basement of true glory, death is not the end. For they is sent to the Great Hall of Cooperstown. When you die, the sacred box score will give you a final account. It can tell no lie, but it does not tell all.
We wear red socks to fight against the blue pinstripes and their wicked sultan.
Welcome,
Excuse
Pilgrim,
me.
to the house of Bruce.
I don't think that belongs to you.
Oh, I can tell
Strike her out! Here's everything I got. 100.
How are you feeling?
I'll be fine now those wackos are dead.
So what are you gonna do?
I don't know. Can't go back to Diamond City. Reminds me too much of baseball. Either way, thanks.
Stay focused. What's the kill count up to? I keep losing track of who's ahead.
Here you go.
Now that is a head that can crush some pins. Good job. And for your trouble, here, a few caps and one special gift. A lane named in your honor. Lane 3 ought to do, or should I say, Lane U. And of course, you're welcome back anytime.
Nice work getting that head for the boss. Real smooth.
Not today.
Take it easy, lady.
Amazing. And it's built entirely from...
You know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary, prepared for the future.
Huh?
Greetings, buddy. Care to wet your whistle? Or do you require a laugh?
I've sold you.
Understood. Commencing done.
Just another perfect day in Sanctuary.
Excuse me.
Thank you so much for letting me stay here. It's a dream come true.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
I've heard of another settlement that's in trouble. I'll mark it on your map. Find out what they need. We could use more settlements supporting our cause.
You're a green moon radar.
real piece of work.
That's it. Nice.
Hey, Jack. Wanna race a bonafide Atom Cat?
I'm hip.
Then first you gotta get yourself some plates, you dig? Else you'll be splat as a gnat the second you get off the line.
Hey.
I'm all ears. So, what's next?
I need you to get out of your power armor.
Gotcha.
Hi.
Hey, Jack. Wanna race a bonafide Atom Cat?
I'm hip.
Cool. You wanna know the rules first, or you ready to get off the line?
How many rules are we talking about here?
Just one. You say go, we take flight. First to ring the bell at the Red Rocket wins.
Sure. Just point me in the right direction.
Straight down, baby. First to ring the bell at the Red Rocket wins. Blacktop burner, Kit Kat. Drag strip dolly. The way you handled that ride, that wasn't just underground. That was straight subterranean.
wares.
Hey there. I need you to get out of your power armor.
Gotcha.
Hey, Jack. Wanna race a bona fide Atom Cat?
I'm hip.
Cool.
All right, let's go.
Solid. Blacktop burner, kitty cat. Drag strip dolly. The way you handled that ride, that wasn't just underground. That was straight subterranean. But it ain't nothing compared to what you did to that gravel. So guess what? I'm naming you the top cat. No thing? And if you want to soup it up even more... I'm heading back to the shop. Later, Gator.
What are you building?
Thank you so much for letting me stay here. It's a dream come true.
Let's trade some things. I'd like to trade some items.
Just when you think you've seen it all. A giant airship
Can I ask?
Sure, go ahead.
It's time for...
You got it, boss. I'll catch up with you in the Fourville bar if you want me back. No extra charge. I take a one-time fee.
Need something?
What do you need?
Probably got a good view from up top. My instincts tell me we should probably find some cover. And then I looked my decorator in the eye and said, "Let's mess my shit up." Bad day to be the bad guys.
Whoa, what was that?
That's a wrap. The times you're the hammer, or the times you're the nail.
Hey there.
You look familiar. Are you my spotter?
So, why the mask?
You didn't know? Yeah.
This'll be
Hate
fun.
to break it to you, but there was this whole war. Things got
Streets of Boston. Lord knows. Winner, crab cake dinner.
We have a situation.
Look how that's. I keep losing track of who's ahead.
Hey there.
You look familiar. Are you my spotter?
Who are you?
Yeah, so that's 2 questions. Only got 1 mouth, so what am I doing here? I think I was trying to throw away ammo.
Sir, are you okay?
Not yet. Could have been real bad, though. Real bad. It's not the ghost that'll eat you. It's the ticking. That's the sound radiation makes when it's angry.
Where are you headed? Excuse me.
You look familiar. Are you my spotter?
You by yourself?
No, you're here too.
You can travel with me, see the world. Or...
well, I don't remember. I know for sure I was going left. But then it got turned around, and left wasn't left anymore. It was right. Maybe I'll go back. But is back forward now? Or forward back?
I get...
Sorry. I do that. It used to be just people, but the other day I tried to get this radio to work and...
You can travel?
That might be easier. Alright, I'll follow. But it's probably good to keep a healthy distance. I don't like sharing air. It's like drinking from the same glass. Or kissing. Which is weird, you know, because we just...
Hey.
Hey, you want to head out again? Just let me know.
Let's head out.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
So, is it true you're with the, railroad?
I can't answer that, Birdie. Unless you've got a Geiger counter I can borrow.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Excuse me.
What's up?
What do you think about our relationship?
We're doing good. I've got no complaints.
That's all.
Okay?
No need to hide. It'll all be over soon. Time's up.
Ambush. Ambush. Defensive protocols engaged. We have a situation. Battle down.
Only opens with a key. Hey there.
Hey, buddy, you here to help? My friend Jack's in trouble.
I just got here, but...
Okay, good. I can get us in, but first, I need a key. The kind that'll work on any door? The kind that looks like a bobby pin?
Here you go.
Great! Now, before I open this door, I gotta ask, who are you? And can I trust you to help me?
Before I answer, will you tell me who you are?
Huh, good question. Who are we, really? Or better yet, what are we? There's a lot of drama in a pronoun. A lot of drama. Who, what, why. What I'm saying is, we could be anyone, anything. I just need to know if you're gonna help me save Jack.
I'll do what I can.
Perfect. Just follow my lead. Figuratively. I'll be following you inside, literally. So try and look as confused as I made that sound. You'll figure it out once we get inside. All you need to know is, Jack is in trouble, and the clock is ticking. Tick, tick, tick.
Before we begin, let's do a little roll call, if you don't mind. If you're here, say you're here. Aunt Patty.
Here.
Bobby Craig.
Here.
Arthur D.
Present.
Good. Now that everyone's present
Hey,
and counted,
just say the word.
here's the deal. This man here is a Sith. He's also my prisoner. Now, if you're all wondering why I've locked you inside, well, it's not to keep you in. It's to keep the Institute out. That's right. They got men all over the Commonwealth looking for this sumbitch, so I'd appreciate it if you just showed a little patience while we rest up. Come morning, we'll be over your skin and out of your hair.
Nonsense dangerous? Why not just shoot him?
Sure, I can do that. Just cut the damn red wire and let him die. But then who's gonna explain to the scientists over at the facility why their fancy synthetic android is nothing more than a lifeless doll? See, I need him intact, so that they can poke and prod and do whatever it is science-y types do to their guinea pigs.
Except you've got the wrong guy, Jack. Or should I say, the wrong Jack guy.
And here's your proof right there.
There's two of them.
That's right. 2 Jacks, 1 synth.
Yeah, but he's not the synth. I am.
Well, you're certainly as ugly as he is. But short of shooting you dead, I don't suppose you have any proof.
Not really. You can open us up, but chances are you'd find the same bones.
He's right. The head of the Institute makes exact replicas. Right down to the T.
You kidding me?
Jesus.
You shouldn't have come, Jack. Now they know. You know how it is, Jack. I just couldn't leave you to die either. That'd be a little too heavy, even for me.
Well, stick me in a jar and call me Dill. This is what I call a real fucking pickle.
Oh, God. Now what are we gonna do?
It's simple. We lock this place down until we figure out who's got the nuts and who's got the bolts. And I have a feeling this scaver over here can help us. You, come over here. You know this man? Is what he's saying true? Is he a synth?
Oh, he's a synth. Definitely.
If he's a synth, then why the hell was this son of a bitch telling people he works for the Institute? How about this? Why don't you interrogate them for me? I'll be standing here watching you do it. Now, I've got my own opinion, but let's see if we can't come to a consensus.
And just who is this synth, anyway? What do you know about him?
Who, Jack? All I know is what I've heard. One day they say he just started acting different, all cold and unemotional like. Well, if that doesn't sound like a synth, I don't know what does. But then those same people started saying Jack went back to his normal self, which got me thinking maybe the two of them were working together. Working in shifts, more or less. But there was only one way to find out, so one day I walked in his house, smacked him with the butt of my gun, and left a note for the other Jack. Wasn't sure if I was crazy, leaving a note for the guy I kidnapped. But seeing as there's a Tweedledee and Tweedledum here, I'd say my hunch was on the button.
Who's your boss? Why are you doing...
Do I look like someone who works for anyone?
Sure.
I'm freelance, darling. Selling cents to anyone who'll take them. Railroad, institute, whoever. It all comes down to who'll pay the most caps. In this case, it's a bunch of eggheads out west.
What is this?
Nothing special, that's for sure. Just another Commonwealth shit stop run by Art and his auntie. Normally, I don't like stopping anywhere with more than one entry point, but Art assured me that lock couldn't be picked. I would kill him just on principle, but...
I don't have any more questions.
Good, then you can stop bothering me and start questioning them. You find out which one is the synth, then I take him to my handlers. Easy peasy, Japanesey. But there's one condition. Don't hurt him. Not a scratch, you hear? The contract I have specifically states they're to be delivered undamaged.
Sure, he's been acting a little strange lately, but a synth? That just seems so outlandish.
Never, ever trust a synth. Never, ever trust a synth.
Hey.
It doesn't matter which one you ask. Jack and I will give you the same answer. But if you choose wrong, this bounty hunter will come back and finish what he started. Which means the best solution is to kill the hunter and let us go free.
Do you have any friends in the Institute?
I never made any such claim. Whatever he told you is obviously a lie.
Hey, I'm on your side. I just need...
Well, I'm not a synth, but I can't speak for Jack. He claims we're twins. Given he hasn't tried to replace me, I've chosen to believe him. Either way, you only have two options. Take Jack, or kill the bounty hunter. If you choose me, he'll come back for the other Jack once he finds out I'm human.
I honestly don't know what to believe.
I think there's a way
it's
out
true,
of this,
he's been
without
acting
anyone
different,
getting hurt.
Is he a synth? That just sounds so far-fetched.
I can't tell if that's the human or the machine talking.
I get what you're saying, but it seems like it's better to pay attention to the what rather than the who. Anyways, here's my plan. The bounty hunter said we're no good to him damaged, right? So what if we damaged ourselves? You shoot Jack, I shoot non-Jack, and no one has to die. Peace through violence. Just not too much violence. Or else.
Hi.
Go on, hurt him. But make it a flesh wound. Kill him, and you'll probably just make me angry.
Excuse me.
So, did I have the right guy all along?
Whatever you're thinking, it doesn't matter. He's not the one that's going to die here.
So you're siding with them. You do realize what this means, right? It ain't just me you're tussling with.
He's right. They think we're working with the Institute. We can't leave any witnesses.
You hear that, y'all? If you want to keep your sorry asses among the living, I suggest you grab your guns.
AO compromised.
That's all, folks.
Jack, I still can't believe you came back for me. Sure, that's what brothers do, isn't it? But you could have carried on Jack's life by yourself. No one would have been the wiser. Not true. I would have known. And besides, I'm too lazy to do your job myself. That's just about the only thing you've said that makes sense. So what now? We can't stay here. It's only a matter of time before word gets out. Doesn't matter to me. I go where you go. It might be a good idea to spend a day to clean up. These people had families too, and you never know who might come looking for them. Best not to clean up. Better to make it more messy. Like, Raider messy. Jack approached me about a year ago. Told me he was my long-lost twin brother. It was a surprise, to say the least.
Let's do a little roll call, if you don't mind. If you're here, say you're here. Aunt Patty.
Here.
Bobby Crane.
Here.
Arthur D.
Present.
Good. Now that everyone's present and accounted for, here's the deal. This man here is a synth. He's also my... Now, if you're all wondering why I've locked you inside, well, it's not to keep you in. It's to keep the Institute out. You know this man? Is what he's saying true? Is he a synth?
No idea.
Wow, you're about as useful as... How about this? Why don't you interrogate? Now, I've got my own opinion, but let's see...
And just who is this?
Who? Jack? All I know is what I... Well, if that doesn't sound like a synth, I don't know what does. Which got me thinking, maybe the two of them were working together. But there was only one way to find out. So one day, I walked in his house. Wasn't sure if I... But seeing as there's a Tweedledee and Tweedle...
I don't have...
Good, then you can stop bothering. You find out which one is the synth, but there's one condition.
Nonsense dangerous? Why not just shoot him?
Sure, I can do that. Just cut the damn red wire and let him die. But then who's gonna explain to the scientists over at the facility why their fancy synthetic android is nothing more than a lifeless doll? See, I need him intact, so that they can poke and prod and do whatever it is science-y types do to their guinea pigs.
Except you've got the wrong guy, Jack. Or should I say, the wrong Jack guy.
And here's your proof right there.
There's two of them.
That's right. 2 Jacks, 1 synth.
Yeah, but he's not the synth. I am.
Well, you're certainly as ugly as he is. But short of shooting you dead, I don't suppose you have any proof.
Not really. You can open us up, but chances are you'd find the same bones.
He's right. I heard the Institute makes exact replicas. Right down to the teeth.
You kidding me?
Jesus.
You shouldn't have come, Jack. Now they know. You know how it is, Jack. I just couldn't leave you to die either. That'd be a little too heavy, even for me.
Well, stick me in a jar and call me Dill. This is what I call a real fucking pickle.
Oh, God. Now what are we gonna do?
It's simple. We lock this place down until we figure out who's got the nuts and who's got the bolts. And I have a feeling this scabber over here can help us. You, come over.
Hi.
So, did I have the right guy all along?
He's the one.
Yeah, I think so. To be honest, I was starting to have doubts. But in times like these, it's best to go with your gut.
You're making the wrong choice.
Yeah, you would say that. Thing is, in this country, machines don't get a vote. Now come on, Jack. Time to get back in the box like a good little toaster. We're sending your ass factory sealed.
I don't know what to think anymore.
I'm not a synth. Of course, that's not the problem. The problem is you're all idiots.
Ever trust
Excuse me.
I don't have anything to say to you.
Excuse me.
Thanks for the help back there. I'm gonna make a pretty penny off of this one. If you ever want to get into hunting synths, let me know. You got the eye for it, that's for sure. If you ever want to get into hunting synths, let me know. You got the eye for it, that's for sure.
Yeah, so this is kind of like the opposite of what I was trying to do.
Hey.
I'm not a synth. Of course, that's not the problem. The problem is you're all idiots.